What's going on, everybody? Today is February, Wednesday 10th. This is Crypto World News Daily Show. I'm your host, Elliot. Very glad to be here. Very glad that you are here with us today. We go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Twitch. Talk about Bitcoin, blockchain, mass adoption, cryptocurrency, altcoins, DeFi projects, and we take suggestions from you, the audience. We will be entering into a live trade again next week. We got closed out of that. If you want to check that out, watch the last video on Monday or the one on Friday. I can't remember which one I talked about it. But anyways, very glad for you guys to be here. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate all the thumbs up, all the subscription support on YouTube. It's only going to get better from here. So if there's anything that you'd like to see, just drop them in the chat. Any questions? I'd love to take care of them for you. So before we get in, let me see if there is anybody in the Twitch chat. Hola, Frankie, Josh, what's up? How are you guys doing? 13 people in Twitch chat. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I love you so much. All right, I'm testing out my new little buttons today. I get to have fun. All right. So we're gonna go into Bitcoin first and foremost. You know how we do before we go into our news articles. Looking at a Bitcoin 4-hour chart, we really respectively, this looks like we daily, I guess you could call it rejection, 48.25, looking for a further continuation move downwards. So maybe I'm being overly bearish here, but I just see, for me, this candle pattern, I like the way this looks, and I think 44.5 right now, or 45.5, I believe, was the level that we were looking at yesterday that we would need to hold, and we did not hold that. So I think any attempt to get back up from here would be a little futile. So I'm expecting a little bit lower, is probably around the 37K mark, but that's just my BTC at first glance. I'd probably give you about 3 Bitcoin analyses as we go through the show today. So the first one's like my BTC at first glance. We might go over some macro analysis, and then at the end, depending on where the price is at, or obviously I might give you a little bit a different or a little bit more in-depth analysis towards the end. So thank you guys for being here. Let's hop into our first news article of the day, leading us into what this daily candlestick patterns could potentially play out to be. So first, we're going to go over Bitcoin to the moon. Lindsay Lohan, you heard me right, folks. Lindsay Lohan affirms Bitcoin to the moon, February 10th. This is a great indicator of a topping pattern. Lindsay Lohan is an excellent reverse. Just counter trade Lindsay Lohan. You can't go wrong. Gosh, this is so cringy. Everyone is super bullish. Everyone and their mother is bullish. We can actually look at a fear greed crypto index. And we're about 92% right now. 92% of the market, extreme greed. That's pretty extreme. So maybe we could see some volatility to shake out some of that extreme greed, because that's how this market works. But yeah, that was our first Bitcoin to the moon. Lindsay Lohan, not. Bitcoin's been to the moon. Hopping into our second Federal DeFi Reserve Branch, because what are we going to do? 20K BTC this year? Or not 20K, 200K BTC, 100K BTC this year? Not really. Unrealistic. News article 2, Federal Reserve Branch shares paper on Ethereum and DeFi. So there is a Fabian Schar, professor at the University of Basel, who focuses on blockchain and DeFi technologies, wrote a paper. Basically, he says, I conclude that DeFi is still a niche market with certain risks, but also has an interesting properties in terms of efficiency, transparency, and accessibility, and composability, such as DeFi is potentially may potentially contribute to a more robust, transparent financial infrastructure. Paradigm shifting is potential paradigm shifting is what they federal. Yeah, very interesting way that he puts it. The GME squeeze is deeper than a squeeze. Excuse me. It's a large group of people saying they don't want the Citadel preying on their orders. RH, they don't want IPOs. So I think that the DeFi backwards is I read this. I was reading someone else's article. If you spell DeFi backwards, it's IFed. Investigated by Federal. I just love that someone took the time to... DeFi spelled backwards is IFed. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so obviously the governments need to act now because we already have these platforms. To trying to pose laws after these platforms exist seems it hurts my head. I was talking to a gentleman yesterday. I don't mean to be going off on a rant or a tangent, but I was talking to a gentleman yesterday, and he fully believes that the House, the Congress, you know, everyone, given 10 minutes, can properly come up with solutions to these problems. And I'm like, you guys, the people who are in charge of this country are so archaic and their brains are so outdated. They don't have the ability, the adaptability to understand what this means. They're very archaic in their thinking. They're very black and white. And I could give you an example of this. So if I was to give you a situation where there's a pile of food in the room and you enter the room first, do you grab just enough food for yourself and hoping that everyone else who comes after you grabs just enough food for themselves, leaving the guy at the end with enough food? Or do you grab enough food at the beginning and hand it out to everyone? Okay, so these are, you know, obviously you could just take everything, or you can just take what you need, or you can take nothing. But that's, in my opinion, this is an archaic experiment because we have smart contracts. We have the ability to have a trustless system where we don't have to worry about whether you have enough. There's a transparent, we can see who took what and where it went and who's allocating what. And so yeah, I definitely like the idea of putting more grasp on the decentralized finance sector. But if you don't do it now, it's going to be too late because the space is already, I mean, how are you going to make it illegal to participate in DeFi liquidity mining programs? I don't know if that's the intent, but how are you going to tax that? These are questions that should have already been answered before these platforms, in my opinion, are in existence, but we're not there. So any questions in the chat so far? Oh, you minimized. Okay, yeah, I got you. I apologize. Sometimes I apologize, chat. Sometimes I forget about you because, you know, I upload it to YouTube, but I love you, chat, so much. Gosh, so much. All right, so yeah, that was our news article number 2. Federal Reserve Branch shares a paper on DeFi and Ethereum. Paradigm shifting is what they call it. All right, let's hop into Scoobity Bop. There you go. Yep, so that doesn't work. Yep. Scoobity Bop number 3. Okay. Singularity Net Cardano initiates phase 2 of migration. Or Singularity Net initiates phase 2 of migration to Cardano. More Cardano blockchain, Cardano news. Cardano has moved almost to $1 yesterday. Or today, I guess. 90 cents. I mean, just... I remember when we first started doing this show, we were like right here. I believe we were at like 30 cents, and I was like, gosh, this Cardano is such a great, I mean, yeah, very fundamentally. So I think we're monthly. If you wanted to, like, what's Cardano doing? Is Cardano going to pull back to Bitcoin? So if we look at a monthly chart, we're already in price discovery candle close territory for Cardano. That just means, in my opinion, if we close this monthly anywhere at or above 72 cents. We've never done that before. So, you know, the month after that would be like a month or 2 or 3 of price discovery or so on. So I think this coin looks great. So Singularity, what was the news? Decentralized platform AI apps. More projects will be launching off the Cardano blockchain. And these projects that are launching off the Cardano blockchain are the future. 3rd gen blockchain technology. Cardano is pretty awesome. I'm excited to see if they are able to get the Mary launch at the end of this month. We've been waiting for. We've been hurt. You know, they're testing it right now, but Ethereum 2.0 promises the timing, different aspect, next generation. So if you are unclear about any of these news articles that we've talked about today, DeFi technology, liquidity mining, any words or terminology, let me know. I'd love to explain that, get in more detail and more depth for you guys. We're at about 11 minutes on the timer, so we're doing pretty good. We went through our 3 news articles of the day. First article we went through, Bitcoin to the moon, Lindsay Lohan affirms, obviously. We went Federal Reserve branch shares paper on Ethereum DeFi. Yes, we did do that. And the last article, Singularity Net initiates phase 2 of migration to Cardano. Thank you guys very much for being here. We're going to go over our DeFi project of the day. If there are any altcoins that you'd like for me to chart, now would be the time for you to drop those in the chat. Taking a look at Ethereum really quickly here, guys. Ethereum on the daily. So there's a lot to say for Ethereum. There's two things that I'm looking at for Ethereum. By the way, I don't think any time is a bad time to buy Ethereum. If you bought Ethereum at the absolute highest, 1850, I don't think that was a stupid move. So that's just my opinion, because I'm looking at a little bit of a macro, more on a macro scale, particularly to the Bitcoin value. So I really like this chart here, looking at the Ethereum to Bitcoin weekly. Just wanted to share this with you guys. When we get back above this, there's a 200 weekly moving average that we popped above, and you know, we got kind of smacked down pretty hard, but whenever we pop back above there, we've got a 0.05 easy 20%er. Might even be higher than that now. Excuse my tick, I didn't mean to click on the mic 50%. It means your water. But yeah, I really like this chart. Ethereum to Bitcoin value going to go ham in 2021, 2022, and 2023, I suspect. So yeah, any coins? There you go. Some thumbs up. You're good. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And I still got the little things. I'm trying to mess with all of my system here. So thanks for letting me know though, Frankie. All right, evolution.finance. I'm not going to go over a whole lot about this. I just saw it on, they got staking, 680%, mints. You can mint some tokens. They've got a couple audits coming soon. Partners coming soon. Lend or borrow coming soon. I couldn't really get the dashboard to work, but I saw that they have staking available. Tokens price is $722. And the locked liquidity pool. So if you are able to, if you've never participated in a liquidity pool offering program before, I guess is the correct terminology. Liquidity pools basically just give you the ability to earn very, very lucrative, like I was earning 8% ROI on my liquid assets to the pool for one of my projects. So they're not all like that. You know, that's an extreme case, and it doesn't last. They typically don't last forever. But yeah, if you're interested in participating in liquidity pools, it doesn't have to be cryptocurrency either. There's one reserve. No, where was it? Keeper? Yeah, Keeper DAO. There we go. There's only like 3,000 cryptocurrency, and God knows how many DeFi coins. I'm trying to keep up with them all. Sorry, chat. Sorry, not sorry. All right, so this is keeperdao.com. If you want to go to it, you can. You just connect your MetaMask or whatever wallet. Rook would be the coin that they are. I think we did this. We already talked about this. But basically, I just wanted to show you this is a stable coin. 43% you can get on your USDC, on your digital dollar. Like that's almost worth borrowing money for because the APY is higher than your APY to borrow at a fixed interest. You know, it's almost like you could print money. It blows my mind. I'm like, if I can borrow $100 million and put it in USDC, I could passively generate $43 million a year and pay that back in 3 years. But anyways, so if you're interested in any of the projects, the news articles, I'm going to be dropping them down below. Looking at XLM here, I'm going to give you guys an XLM. Looks fantastic on I think XLM looks great. So if you're looking for a coin to hop in and maybe you feel like you missed the boat a little bit, I really don't feel like XLM's done. I mean, look at this weekly just looks like it wants to go back to, you know, go to 50 cents and beyond. Very, very strong. We're talking about strong fundamental news around Cardano, and we can see kind of some of this buy volume and the reaction. Also see that BNB has been overdue though. BNB has been extremely patient, and my patience paid off. So Litecoin as well. Litecoin is overdue, extremely overdue for a all-time high test, and if anything, a run to the Bitcoin value. Privacy coins, I would definitely suggest have some privacy coins if you can in your portfolio. If you've not already, Zcash is one of them, Monero. These coins are going to find value and use case in the near future. I'm just going to say that. So definitely having some in your portfolio is good to diversify. Chainlink looks pretty okay as well. Yeah, we looked at XLM, MPH. We had a call on that yesterday. Monero. This is Monero to BTC. So if you wanted to look for maybe let this play out a little bit more. Gold's up, silver's up. Silver, what? Oh, that was nutty. That was the other week. Yeah, we saw that. Badger's up. Doge is... Let's do a little quick Doge analysis for you Doge lords. Doge memes. So I was looking at Doge the other day, and I just still really like this buy volume. I don't know what else to say, guys. Maybe I'll short Doge, or I'll sell my Doge when I see more selling, but right now I just see people still buying. A lot of people bought Doge, and I just don't see a lot of people selling the Doge that they bought. So maybe if there was like some huge sell-off and we went back to like 2 cents, and then we saw some really intense selling, I mean, if we went back to 2 cents, that would be intense. 60% back. We could do that. Let's not forget, this chart looks stupid, but I do like this buy volume. So I'm looking for a Doge continuation, especially if BTC wants to come down. I could see like some weird inverse correlation where like Doge starts to pump the money, because we were talking about in previous shows how, you know, there's like what, $1 trillion, what is the $1.35 trillion, $1.35 trillion, and total crypto, you know, in the total cryptocurrency space, and Bitcoin owns 61% of that. I'm sorry if I've gone over this for some people before. 61%. And when the money flows out of Bitcoin, but still in the cryptocurrency space. We're going into altcoins at a much faster rate than we've ever seen before because there's more money. We've never had $1.35 trillion in the cryptocurrency space. We're getting more money every day. So the flow between Bitcoin, altcoins, Tether is getting faster and more volume. So yeah, it's really exciting, and I'm excited to be a part of this whole space. So I think Doge could definitely have a continue up. I'd like to see maybe 10 to 15 cent Doge is where I would, maybe consider. I'm gonna take Dogecoin to the moon. $1 soon. Okay, so let's look at Bitcoin again, see if there's anything for us to chart today. If not, we will close off today. Make it short, sweet, and to the point. 22 people in chat. I really do appreciate you guys. Hey, there was 28 people yesterday, and that meant a lot to me. That was special, or Monday. So that was our highest that we've ever been to. We're at 22 right now, so it's not looking too bad today. So thank you guys very much for being here. You could have been anywhere, but you're on the Crypto World News. Okay, so that's it for. Did you check Dogecoin? Maybe they don't know how to sell. Uni struggling to pass 3168 on the USTD. Okay, let's look at Uni. I haven't looked at Uni in a while, actually. Okay, so what I like to do here, just as we can find a fib projection for like a target on like a breakout, this actually does look pretty good. What I do is you can do it in reverse. We can go bottom to top with these fibs. Let's just go bottom right here, 4 hour to top right here, and we can get like a little bit of a reverse projection. So I'm gonna probably keep my analysis as pretty similar. Most of these altcoins, I believe, if Bitcoin comes back to, breaks under 40K and comes back to 37K or whatever, the altcoin market could potentially see a bit of a dip, but at the same time, it might not give you the entry that you're expecting because of the money flow that we were talking about. That's never been in this space before. So it's really hard to predict what that's going to look like. Dogecoin to the moon. Oh my gosh. So Uni to BTC on the 4 hour chart. Let's see if we can find a little bit of a higher chart. Okay, weekly. Weekly looks pretty great. I just see more consolidation, more accumulation. I mean, this was a very nice move. This is a very bullish move. Weekly close higher. I don't know if that's higher than we've ever been. I like the way this monthly looks. I think Uni looks fantastic. Let's look at Uni to USD really quick. See if we can get any more data. That's it. Let's try one more exchange. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, new to trading, new to finance, new to Crypto World News, if you type !Discord, or not Discord, well yeah, join the Discord. We got it. That was a good plug. If you type !TradingView, you can get the link to, this is basically the platform that I use for all of my trading software. So get a TradingView account because it's free and you cannot be a scrub when you talk about cryptocurrency and Tesla and gold or whatever. Just look at a chart. It makes you like, you're informed. You can look at a 6-month chart. You can look at a, yeah, get a TradingView account. You're welcome, TradingView. I like it for the VPR, volume profile visible range. pretty much one of my favorite tools. So daily on Uni to USDT on the daily here. Fantastic. Buy volume, still very strong. We're at 20 bucks. Very strong fundamental coin. We know Uniswap is a decentralized like liquidity pool. Both of these targets got absolutely destroyed. So ideally, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we came back to $15 on Uni. But there's no fundamental or technical analysis you can do here, in my opinion. This is, well, I guess not technical analysis. This would be fundamental analysis. This coin was at $2 not too long ago. December, $3, 2020. So this isn't just like crazy, stupid pump and dump. This is like, oh, this is actually a good coin that has a good use case and is probably going to be a couple $100 someday. But if you are looking for projects, I think we went over them. I think DOT is also is also looking good. This is another project that's hard to enter. I was very fortunate to get in here, but it's hard to enter because you're like, oh, this coin's just always price discovery, price discovery, price discovery. So we're gonna take Dogecoin. 16 people, but maybe they don't know how to sell Uni. Trading View. Let's look at this. Copy link address. We are about finished with our show today, guys. About finishing up. All right, looking at a chart here from Josh. We got Uniswap on the tether to the Polo. There you go. Yep, you found the data. Okay, so you pulled your fib from there to the bottom. I like it. 16182636. Yep. If we get back above there, it looks good for the $24 range by this analysis. I like this analysis, dude. It looks pretty solid. It's hard to do price discovery because you can't use this. This isn't giving you any data, but you use these, which does give you data, and predicted with the Fibonacci number sequence. Cool. Very technical. Thanks, Josh. Polkadot is also looking fantastic. We're gonna pop above 2316 here again soon, and that's gonna be, I think it's gonna be another, we're gonna probably do another break if we break up here, make another run to the 30, or we'll make a run to the $30 dot. Another strong fundamental coin. GRT, smash that target. GRT, gosh, this coin, this is the coin I got liquidated in. Bow. It just keeps dumping. This is the poopiest coin ever. You never enter this. I'm taking this off my watch list. Goodbye. AMC, GameStop looking pretty good. All right, let's look at Bitcoin one more time. Bitcoin trading at 44,866 on the 4-hour. We do have two 4-hour closes, and looks like there was some support at 4436. We'll see what comes of that. I do believe that this is going to be kind of a futile attempt because the amount of buy volume that we would need to not only get above where we were previously, but also break out into a further continuation in the 50K is pretty unrealistic, in my opinion. So I could definitely see Bitcoin come down in the next few days to some lower prices, and some of this Lindsay Lohan FOMO buy hype will come to a close. The Fear Greed Index is at a 92%. That tells us a lot of the market is very greedy. There's also a lot of people trying to get into the market, so we're going to sell them their $48,000 Bitcoin and respectively come back to $33,000 Bitcoin. You know, we got to shake out both other people. So can't be millionaires overnight. We held through 2017, 2018. Okay, we went from nothing to 20K to 3K to 48K. We're gonna take Dogecoin. Okay, this is gonna be 30 minutes. Oh, we're right on the timer, right on the money. Is there any questions in chat? Nope. 12 people in chat. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, well, that's it for today's show. See what BTC does here. I'd like to see Bitcoin get back above 45.5K. $45,500 was the area that I would have liked to have held yesterday for our bullish continuation scenario. It looks like that's not going to be achievable, coming down to 43,764. So I'm going to definitely play this as a further move down and look for other entries. With that being said, I'm not sure Ethereum is going to give you. Ethereum may or may not give you the, if Bitcoin comes down, that doesn't mean Ethereum has to come down as well. So I do believe at some point in time, Ethereum's just going to make that move up and over $2,000 and will just never come back again. And it's really hard to time that. So whenever that happens, be prepared, stack your ETH longs, boys and girls. ADAs also looking pretty juicy, pretty groovy. Ba-da-da-da, and feeling groovy. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you on Friday. Yeah, talk to you Friday. Love you guys.